Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I have had a request from Claire who lives in Scotland and she's getting married, and she said to me that she wanted to make her own bouquets and she wanted thistle, she wanted a little bit of lamb's ear or even something sort of like with a grey base like this and a little bit of lavender, and she wanted it to appear as if it had just been picked. The girl's wearing beautiful dark green, gorgeous velvet frocks, and the boys of course are all in tartan. Now the only tartan I could find was this, so it's not quite the same, Claire, but I sort of think that it was a really good help for me in picking up the forms. Now I couldn't get thistles, New Zealand, this time of the year. No, couldn't find them. But anyway, I couldn't get lavender either, but I found some nice artificial lavender, and I really love that lamb's ear with it, and I think that this is all going to come together quite beautifully. Okay, so with the thistles, aren't they clever in China? Look at this. Fantastic. So I was very grateful to be able to have picked these up. Right, you want something that looks like it's just been picked. So let's do a handheld and then just put all of these forms into your hand and then just bend them out as you're going along. Put another one into there. I think I've got 6, or have I got 4 of each. That into there, and then I found this up. Look, I don't know what that is, but it looked quite nice, and I just like that little bit of yellow into there. Let's bring that into there and another bit into there like so, and then I'll put that thistle with it. Now with the lavender, I thought that what we could do is, let me just get rid of that, the lavender could be snuck into there and keep it quite low. And what I've done is, that was just in a wee bunch, but when you're doing it yourself, just clump it into a wee bunch and put a wee bit of foam, a wee bit of wire or raffia or something around it. Right, with the lambs there, it's just a matter of bringing that close and low into the design, and to just sort of pretty much just circle like a collar around the exterior of the arrangement or the wee bouquet. Right, once you get to there, what I would do is to just, get a little bit of string, I don't know where my clippers are, but this will do, and then just holding it in your hand, take that around there like that, and then just give it a little tie off. If you're using fresh, don't tie it too tight, because if you do, you'll probably snap the heads off it. So just tie that around there like that, and I'll just get rid of those little bits there. And I wouldn't even neaten those hems, those stems there. I just leave them as they are, because as you said, Claire, you wanted something that looks like you've just gone out and picked it. Right, now to finish it, I think that's really easy, and that hardly took me any time. So Claire, the secret in going forward is, once you've got all your materials, putting it together in your hand, but don't fiddle. Right, to finish it off, there were 2 ways that I looked at, and I thought, well, maybe you could just bind it with some tartan, whatever tartan is of your clan, or that of your clan. You could do that and then just put a nice ribbon bow on there. But what I thought was really nice was, for a little bit of organicness, is to just get a little bit of some scrim here and then just bind that around there like so, quite tightly, to keep everything all together, pulling that as you go. I quite like this look. I think this is quite a nice look, and it's been very popular here in New Zealand this last season. Like, take that down there and be very careful when you're pushing that onto there, because the hot glue will come through the scrim and it will burn, or the hessian. Right, to make a bow, it's just a matter of bringing your 2 bits together like that and then just pushing that into there. If I had a longer piece, I'd use that, but of course I don't, do I? No. And then take that to there, and what I'll do is just tie that off there like so, and this actually will act as, I hope my dentist isn't watching, because my dentist does get a little bit cross with me when I do that, use my teeth as holding mechanisms. Right, that there can go to there, and then with this, what I'll do with this is, I'll get a couple of long lengths of this, and this could be as your tie. This is really good string too. I've only just recently come across this, and I really love it. It's nice and strong and like quite rustic looking. And then cut that off there, and then I would tie that around there first, like so, taking that right up into the bouquet workings, right up as close to the stems as you can. Don't put, if they're fresh, as I said, don't pull it too tight, and then just pull that through there, and then with your bow, just put your little bow. Oh yeah, I do like this. Turning that, I'd get somebody to help. If you were using fresh, I'd get somebody to help you to do this too. Take that around there and just finish that off with a really nice bow again, and then cut those bits a bit shorter because you don't want those in the road. And then you can even those up if you want to. But I think that in fact, no, I quite like those bits hanging down, but I think that that's a really simple, very rustic, very informal bouquet, but it's got a bit of elegance to it, and I think it's the colour, so yeah, I like it. Very easy, very beautiful, wee, easy bouquet that it's all very manageable. I hope you've enjoyed watching me do this, and that I've inspired you to go forth and go into the heather or wherever you go to pick the highlands and pick the things from the side of the road or what you see growing and put them together. See you another day.